It's also my goal for these things is always to help anyone that God's kind of put a thought or a vision in their mind about cosplay or writing or
Mhm.
starting a group, that just talking with us or seeing us would embolden them to be able to take that next step to do the thing that God is telling them to do. Because I'm always like, who am I? I'm just a nerd that sews costumes and shows up to places and gives out free stuff. Like I'm not, I'm not, I'm not.
Well, and that's what's kind of so special about it, honestly, is like you and me, we don't feel like it's that big of a deal, right? We're just like, okay, we're just going in and just doing the thing that we have. What's the thing that God's put in your hand and what are you going to do with it? That's kind of really what we're doing. And everybody has something that God's put in their hand, and a lot of people don't think it's relevant to use. And we're literally reaching out to a community that's very difficult to reach for a lot of reasons. They don't feel like they fit in the mainstream churches a lot. And to be honest, a lot of times they don't. I know that
Yeah,
I don't. I know
yeah.
that I look put together, but it took a
I can
long time
cosplay
to
a
look.
normal person. I could be
I
a
can
normal person.
cosplay normal. See, that's
I
exactly
can
what's
cosplay
happening.
normal people.
I'm not being
Yep.
fake though.
Yeah.
I'm being really who I am, but I'm just trying to be the best version of me.
Going back to the Narnia Fair, Holly and Kaylee had a vision of, hey, what if, I mean, they went to a Renaissance festival together, had a group that all dressed up as Narnians, and they're like, what if we did this for our own fair? And that's how the whole thing sparked and started 5 years ago almost. And I'm like, look what God's already done and blessed just because they had that one idea and they were faithful to it. And they're like, yeah, let's commit. Let's actually do this. So the Narnia Fair in of itself is two women doing what God's called them to do and trying to do it in their nerdy, cool way that they do it. I'm still shocked that they were just like, let's put on a
Let's just
fair. Let's
I
go.
love
You
that
want to do it? Want to do it?
they're so young and zealous, and I'm glad they just went for it because so many people won't do that.
Right.
Like so many creatives, for whatever reason, they just won't
There,
jump out.
there, there's a fear of failure. I think we all struggle with
Can I
that.
tell you, as a creative, you're gonna fail. I used to think, oh no, I failed, and I go, but now I think, oh, I tried. How many people never even tried?
Yeah.
They had a wonderful idea. They go, oh, that's too big for me, and they didn't try.